Timeline of Asian history, the land of beginnings. Long before skyscrapers shone over Shanghai or Dubai, before Mughal palaces and Persian roads, before explorers traced the Silk Road, the story of Asia had already begun. Asia, the largest continent on Earth, is more than a place. It is the oldest living chronicle. Here, humans took some of their earliest steps. Here, empires rose and fell. Here, philosophies, inventions, and revolutions reshaped the world. This is the complete timeline of Asian history, a journey across thousands of years. From prehistoric tribes to modern superpowers, prehistoric Asia, dawn of humanity. Our journey begins millions of years ago. Fossils from Dmanisi in Georgia and Zhoukoudian Cave near Beijing show that early humans walked these lands nearly 2 million years ago. In Central Asia's cold steppes, tribes adapted to harsh climates. In Southeast Asia's jungles, early humans found abundant resources. These migrations, cultures, and survival skills laid the foundation for the first civilizations of the world. Ancient civilizations rise around 3300 BCE. One of the world's first great civilizations emerged. The Indus Valley Civilization in present-day Pakistan and northwest India. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro had paved streets, drainage, and trade networks rivaling Egypt and Mesopotamia. To the west, the Fertile Crescent of Mesopotamia flourished, connecting Asia to the earliest writing and complex states. In East Asia around 2000 BCE, Chinese dynasties formed along the Yellow River. The Ya, Shang, and later Zhou dynasties laid the cultural and philosophical foundations of one of the world's oldest continuous civilizations. By the 6th century BCE, Cyrus the Great's Persian Empire united lands from the Indus to the Mediterranean. A vast multicultural empire with roads, postal systems, and unprecedented administration. Asia had become the heartbeat of early civilization. Classical and imperial Asia, great empires. As the ancient world matured, Asia saw the rise of powerful empires. In India, the Mauryan Empire, 4th century BCE under Emperor Ashoka, became a beacon of unity and spirituality. His adoption and spread of Buddhism transformed Asia from Sri Lanka to China. In Persia, the Achaemenid Empire became a model of governance, inspiring Alexander the Great's campaigns. In China, the Qin dynasty unified warring states, giving China its name. The Han dynasty expanded trade through the Silk Road, linking Asia to Rome and Africa. Silk, spices, ideas, and technologies flowed across mountains and deserts. Asia was not isolated, it was the center of the ancient world. Medieval Asia power and innovation. The medieval era witnessed Asia at the height of its power, innovation, and cultural brilliance. From the steppes of Mongolia rode a storm Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire, the largest contiguous land empire in history. In Baghdad, the Abbasid Caliphate sparked the Islamic Golden Age, an era of breakthroughs in mathematics, medicine, and astronomy that shaped Europe for centuries. In South Asia, the Delhi Sultanate paved the way for the magnificent Mughal Empire, whose architecture, like the Taj Mahal, still defines India's identity. In East Asia, the Tang and Song dynasties advanced printing, gunpowder, and navigation innovations that would spread across the world. Asia in the medieval age was a crucible of empires, ideas, and global influence. Colonialism and resistance. By the 15th century, European explorers arrived. Driven by trade and conquest, Portuguese, Dutch, British, French, and Russian powers began carving up Asia. India fell under the British East India Company, later the Crown. Southeast Asia saw Dutch and French colonies. China faced the Opium Wars and unequal treaties, yet Asia resisted. The Indian Rebellion of 1857, the Boxer Rebellion in China, uprisings in Vietnam and Indonesia, a continent refusing to bow forever. Modern Asia, rise of new powers. The 20th century marked Asia's rebirth. After World War II, colonies gained independence. India became free in 1947. Indonesia, Vietnam, and others followed. Across the Middle East, new nations emerged. Japan rose from the ashes of war to become an economic superpower. China underwent revolution and transformation. South Korea, Singapore, and others became engines of innovation. Today, Asia drives global trade, technology, and culture, from Bollywood to K-pop, from the Great Wall to futuristic skylines. The continent that once gave the world silk and gunpowder now shapes its digital future. Conclusion. A continent that shaped the world from prehistoric tribes to modern superpowers. From the first cities to megacities of glass and steel, Asia's history is not just a timeline. It is the story of humanity itself. Civilizations rose and fell, empires expanded and crumbled, ideas crossed mountains and oceans, and through it all, Asia remained vast, diverse, and endlessly influential. This is the legacy of a continent that changed the world.